Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm going to be discussing my ride or die products of 2019. When I say ride or die, just for the people that don't know what that means, it's basically the products that I cannot live without, the ones that I go to, the ones that I gravitate to. No matter what the occasion is, I always go to them. So I'm going to be discussing all of that. If you are interested, please feel free to keep watching. Make sure that you do subscribe, and also you comment down below, because I do want to know what type of content you want to see from me. And also, if the lighting is a little off, I'm sorry. I have to work with what I got for now, but we're in the process of fixing it. So don't worry, guys, I got you guys. But for now, we're just gonna work with what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this in order. I'm gonna try my best. If I am a little everywhere, apologize in advance. You know, I'm new to this, so I'm not as organized as all of, you know, the professional YouTubers out there. I can't even talk. The first subject that I'm going to be covering is skincare. Skincare is a must, especially when you're into makeup. You need to make sure that your skin underneath is as healthy as it can be. And what I mean by that is basically you're washing your skin every single day. You are moisturizing, you're using your toners, you're using your serums, all of that day and night, because believe me, if you don't take care of your skin, no matter how much makeup you put on, it's not going to look good at the end of the day. Let's just be real. So what I do on a daily basis is use, you know, my cleanser. My cleanser is by Image Cosmetics. What I'll do, because it's all the way in the bathroom, I really don't want to run and get it, I'll just place like a picture of it right here, or maybe like in the description box down below. But what I do is wash my face daily with that, morning and night. It's very important that you are consistent with your skincare, because if you're not, that's when you tend to notice that you get blackheads, you know, you get the whiteheads, or like the like texture on your skin. It's because at the end of the day, you can buy all the makeup in the world to cover up your acne and your scarring, but when it comes down to it, that skin's gonna be with you forever. So you might as well invest the money that you are investing in makeup into skincare, because that's the thing that's gonna make the difference at the end of the day. And you have the skin forever, so you have to take care of it as if this is what you're gonna be rocking for the rest of your life, because in all reality, you are. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is Mario Badescu skincare. This is the rose water facial spray, basically. It has aloe vera and herbs, and basically the main ingredient is rose water. And what this does is basically it allows your skin to be hydrated. It also helps to get rid of like any uneven skin tone. It brightens your skin naturally, and it kind of gives you that radiant glow. But this is something that I would normally use underneath my makeup, as well as in the night before I put on any serums or any moisturizers. I just do a light spritz all over my face, let it dry, you know, air dry it like this, you know, just allow it to absorb into the skin. After that, you're going to follow up with either a serum first and then a moisturizer, depending on your skin type. So for me, I have oily to combination skin. My T-zone is my oiliest spot. The rest of my skin can be dry depending on the weather. During the winter, my skin's super dry. My T-zone also dry, so it kind of varies depending on the season. But with this is something also you can set your makeup with, and kind of refresh your makeup as the day is going on. I love using this on clients, especially, you know, during like wedding events and things like that, because it really tends to get rid of any like cake face, basically. I'm trying to think of the word, but in all reality, it's cake face. When you look up close and you see hella makeup and it looks dry, you look dehydrated, it looks like your skin is like a desert. This is when you would use something like this. So you would basically just start from back here, air dry, and that's it. This right here is actually pretty cheap. I did recently get it on sale at Ulta. I believe they were having a sale. I think it was like $6, I want to say. Normally I want to say it's around 13 to 15 if I'm not mistaken. And once again, if I pronounce the name wrong, sorry. So this one here is by Pixi. It's called Glow Tonic. And this has glycolic acid inside of it, which is basically a very gentle exfoliator. This is something that you can use day and night. But if you do have dry skin, I would be careful with this because it can dry your skin out. This is something that I use all the time, but honestly it depends on your skin type. If you have oily skin, this would be great. But this one also helps to get rid of any scarring, minimize pores. It helps with acne, helps with fine lines and wrinkles because of the glycolic acid. It actually has some anti-aging benefits as well. So this is why I would highly recommend this. Glycolic acid is very, very good to brighten the skin, give you that glowy skin back. And this is my go-to product. I can't live without it. I have went through so many of these just this year alone. And thankfully I have a big one that they did send me. And basically I have a whole bottle full, but I've been using these little small ones since they sent them to me. The next product I want to talk about is Verdea Rosehip Oil, I want to say. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm horrible, as I said before. But basically what it is, it's organic rosehip oil. This is what it looks like. I bought mine on Amazon. But this was my best, this was my ride or die. This is the one thing that I reached for every single day when I was pregnant. I used it all over my stomach every single day, all over, basically anywhere that you would get bigger. I honestly didn't get any stretch marks at all. So this here is a ride or die. But not only that, it's amazing for your actual face and your neck. What I do is actually use it all over my face every single night. I put one drop, and a drop goes a very, very long way. Because of the fact that it's very thick, this is what it looks like. Has a little dropper, and as you can see, the serum is very, very thick and very moisturizing. This one here is actually amazing to rejuvenate your skin. It's also really, really good to give you that glow back to your skin. So if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend this. But it's also amazing for combinations. It's also going to help tighten the skin as well as brighten it. I did notice with this, I want to say it was like the first month that I used it, my skin looked a lot firmer. It looked really glowy even without any makeup or anything. I have used this underneath foundation before, and it kind of just makes everything glide on a lot smoother. So I would highly recommend this. But especially if you're pregnant, this is definitely something that I would highly invest in. I want to say it's $19 on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure, I completely forgot. But it's also something that you can use under your eyes if you have fine lines as well as dark circles. I had to stop recording for a second. My son came in and interrupted. So the next product I want to be talking about is It Cosmetics. It's Confidence in a Cream. And this one here is basically the best moisturizer. And I've literally been using it for almost 2 years now. And it has anti-aging benefits. It's also amazing to, you know, smooth out your skin, especially if you have any texture, wrinkles, get rid of any discoloration. It's also amazing for the pores. I'll show you how it looks inside. I've had it for, I don't even know, like months. And the tiniest amount goes a very, very long way. As you can see, I barely even made a dent in it because it's so hydrating. You just need a little bit. And also, don't forget your neck area, ladies, because the last thing you want is a turkey neck when you're older. Like, no, that ain't cute. Yeah, so basically what this is going to do is rejuvenate your skin as well. It's very similar to the other products that I have been talking about. It does the same exact thing. As you can tell, I'm really into anti-aging because you only have one skin. I'm not trying to get lines and wrinkles and all of that. So I would stay on top of your skincare, ladies, because it's extremely important. I would highly recommend this cream though. I use that every single day for 1 month consistently because you know there's days where you're just lazy and you don't want to do anything, but I was really consistent to see if I really saw a difference, and everybody was complimenting me on my skin, saying that my skin was glowing and you know that it looks really smooth and there was no texture at all. And honestly, it's because of this. Right now I'm going through a phase where I don't really want to wear foundation. I want to give my skin a break because I feel like foundation is cool and everything, but what I use it for is if I'm going somewhere, if I have an event to go to, if you know I'm gonna take some pictures for Instagram, or if I'm gonna do a look, I'll use foundation. But the 100% of the time when I'm not doing that, I'm using this, and I'm using a very light powder because I'm not big on cake face. I don't want to be putting my skin through basically hell, you know, just to look good. For what? If I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put some moisturizer on and call it a day at the end of the day, because your skin does need a break from all of the makeup that you guys are putting on it on a daily basis. So I would highly recommend it. Go pick it up at Ulta. They do have small sizes during the holiday season, but honestly, for the amount that you're paying for the smaller one, it's better just to go for the big one, and I promise you, you won't regret it. This one here is called Strobe Cream. It's by MAC, and it's in the shade Gold Light. And this is something that you would wear underneath foundation, and you would basically just blend it all together. And what this does is gives your skin such a radiant glow, and it has kind of like gold reflex in it, so it's going to give your skin that really dewy effect. This is something that I would highly recommend if you're looking for something that's going to give your skin that radiant glow. As I said before, sometimes I do mix this with a little bit of powder, and that's it. I'm out the door. The next thing that I would recommend is this oil by Farasali. It's Rose Gold Elixir. This is what it looks like. This is my 3rd bottle this year. As you can see, it has gold flakes in it, 24 karat gold. This is something that you would also use with foundation. This is amazing for weddings. Amazing. This gives the bride such an amazing glow. This is something that I would highly recommend if you're looking for that dewy glow. You can also use this serum alone because it has a lot of anti-aging properties inside of it. This one here is such an amazing product. It's one of my ride or dies, especially if you want that dewy glow. As I said before, use this underneath your foundation and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. As well as if you want a little extra pop of, you know, highlight, a little trick that I do is grab a little bit of this oil, just a very tiny bit, because a little bit goes a very long way, and then you're basically going to apply it here like a very thin layer, or you can apply it on your brush, dip it into highlight, very lightly go over it, and I promise you they're going to see you in space. That highlight is going to be glowing. Everyone's going to see you, girl. The next product that I want to discuss is retinol. It's basically a serum that has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, as well as aloe vera. It's by a brand called Youth. I don't know if you can see that. But this one here, I've been using it since I had my baby. And this one basically helps to get rid of any hyperpigmentation. It gets rid of fine lines, wrinkles, helps to minimize the pores. It's amazing if you have any breakouts as well. I would just use a very tiny bit, because if you overuse this product, it will dry your skin out, just FYI. But I would normally use this product about once a week, if anything, depending on my skin and how it's acting during that time. But normally I gravitate to use this once a week, so I would highly recommend this. I'll leave the link down below to everything that I am mentioning. So the next products that I'm going to be talking about are my basics, you know, something that you would use on a daily basis. For me, as I said before, I'm trying to stay away from foundation lately, and I feel like powders are giving me more of that flawless look, and I feel like it's probably because I've been focusing more on my skincare as opposed to covering up, you know, like any acne or scarring or anything like that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This right here is my ride or die. I would highly recommend this one if you're not trying to break the bank. This is kind of a dupe for MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is the shade that I'm in. But this right here is my ride or die. But this is something that I would use to go out, as I said before. If I have an event to go to, if I have a party to go to, I will gravitate to use this one because this one gives your skin such a radiant glow. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's very, very sheer. It is buildable. That's all I have to say, is that it is buildable. Let me show you how it looks. So I'm just going to swatch it on my hand. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you guys off, but it's very, very sheer. That's all I have to say, is this is extremely sheer. This is something that's going to give you a glow, and it's not going to give you full coverage. Okay, so the Maybelline Fit Me is more of like a daily product if you're not planning on going anywhere, if you're just running to the store. If you're like me where you can't go out with any makeup, that's one that I would recommend because it's not going to break your bank, and I don't believe you want to use your MAC Mineralized Skin Finish just to run to Target real quick, because I know I don't. So the next product I'm going to talk about is Laura Mercier. This is the translucent powder. This one I would highly, highly recommend. This is what I use to bake my under eyes, especially when I use concealer and things like that, because mine do tend to crease. I don't know why it is, but it happens. So I would highly, highly recommend this one. I've had it for such a long time, and I kid you not, I have barely even made a dent because I use the smallest amount. I also use a little bit here to contour, or to go underneath my contour to kind of bring it out. My ears look so big. Oh my god. But I use a little bit here to go underneath my contour to kind of accentuate it and make it a little bit more defined. So I would highly, highly recommend this, especially if you are a makeup artist. This is a must. I've been using Born This Way by Too Faced, and the formula is amazing. It's very, very buildable. That's all I have to say, is it is buildable. So this foundation is basically going to give you a radiant glow. It's just going to give your skin that little extra dewiness that, you know, everyone loves. I put a little bit on my hand here, and as you can tell, it looks flawless, if I must say so myself. But yeah, this is something that I would highly, highly recommend. It's my go-to foundation. So I feel like I rambled enough about foundation. The next thing I want to talk about are concealers. One of my go-to is Becca. This is Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is what it looks like. I'll open it for you guys too. This is what it looks like. As you can tell, I barely made a dent in this. I've had it for a few months now, and it's something that you would use the tiniest amount and then just kind of blend it out. On top of it, you would apply your concealer and then set it with your powder, and then you're good to go. What I use it for is it actually helps to color correct my dark circles, because I am a mom. As I said before, I'm a new mom. She keeps me up, you know. Well, she doesn't keep me up anymore, but she wakes up throughout the night to eat, so I have to feed her and things like that. So when I wake up in the morning, I have dark circles to be expected. I've had them before I even had her though, but this is something that I would use on a daily basis if I'm going to do a full face of makeup. So the next product is by NARS. It's Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm in the shade Custard. This is something that I use underneath my eyes all the time, as well as my go-to Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. I've gone through so many of these, and I just recently picked up this, but I have been loving it. This is more drying though, I must say. This one here I feel like gives you a little bit more moisture underneath the eye. Give me a second, let me go tend to my baby. Yeah, so this is more moisturizing. This is very drying, and it's very, very matte. So if you have under eye wrinkles and things like that, I don't know if I would recommend it, because I feel like it would kind of accentuate them unless you wear an eye cream underneath. But you still have to set it. So yeah, depending on your eye type, or depending if you get creasing underneath your eyes, I don't know if I would recommend it, but all I know is this one does need to be set, which is the NARS. This one you don't necessarily have to set, because I feel like if you set it, it might accentuate any lines, wrinkles, and just kind of make underneath your eyes look a little bit dry, if that makes sense. So my go-to concealers. So the next thing I want to talk about is blush. NARS. It's not NARS, oh my goodness. Milani's Luminoso blush is amazing. It gives you like that flushed look with the, it's not too overpowering. It is buildable, but I don't think you want to apply too much. I feel like it would look a little off, but it is cute to give you a little flushed look. The other product I want to talk about are bronzers. This one is by Anastasia. It is called Saddle, but this is what I use here. And then what I do is use a very little bit of this to make the contour a little bit more defined. And then I go over with Hoola to blend everything out. This is actually what I have on right now, both of these combinations. And I feel like, and guys, I'll be right back. My daughter's upset. So the next few products I want to talk about are highlighters. The main one that I have been gravitating to this entire year is Hyper Real Glow by MAC. This is what it looks like, and it comes with these shades here. As you can tell, I've been gravitating towards one in the center because I already hit pan on it. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad when I run out of this, but I'm gonna definitely go restock because I do still carry them. At first I thought they were gonna be a limited edition, since they do have 3 different highlighters in them, but no, that's definitely not the case. And also I have seen these at Marshall's as well as TJ Maxx, so if you see these, get them because the highlighter is gorgeous. The other product I want to talk about is Artist Couture. It's the shade Cocobling, and this one here, this is like their old packaging, but I've had this literally forever and I haven't made a dent on it because of how much the pigmentation is. Like, look, that's just one little swatch, and I'll show you it on the back of my hand just so you can see how gorgeous it is. Okay, look at that. It's so pretty, especially when you blend it out. It just gives such a gorgeous glow. I love it. I just kind of put like a tiny bit, the tiniest amount, you know, just to kind of make it pop a little bit more, and that's basically it. I can't find the one that I'm using now. I want to say it's in my backpack somewhere, but honestly, I don't feel like grabbing it right now. This is the one that I hit pan on. I've hit pan on this twice already in just this last year. I would highly recommend this lip product. It's called Flirt. It's by Huda Beauty, and it literally gives you such the gorgeous fall lip color. It's like the perfect brown. It's like in between. As you can tell, like there's literally nothing in this, but I would highly, highly recommend it. It's my go-to lip product. The next one that I want to talk about is by Dose of Colors. It's called On Repeat. This is what it looks like. Such the perfect nude color, and it gives your lips a little bit of pigmentation, but it's really glossy. It's a little sticky, but honestly I'm a big fan of the stickiness. I don't know, I feel like when they're not sticky, that's when they tend to kind of go everywhere but your lips, and you have to constantly reapply. So I'm a big fan of Dose of Color. That's my go-to. Another product I want to talk about is by NYX. It's called Butter Gloss. That's what it looks like. It's in the shade Praline. This is what the applicator looks like. But this one here is something that you can use every single day. It's a natural lip color. This is what I use when I'm on the go, when I don't want to look like I tried, but yet I did. You know what I mean? That type of makeup look. More natural makeup look for sure. But it gives your lips the natural color of your lip pigmentation, if that makes sense. This is what it looks like on the skin. Such a gorgeous color, especially for us Latinas. Such an amazing color. This is something that you definitely need in your bag. Gives your lips such a nice gloss. It makes them look more plump, and it's amazing and does not break the bank. It's a drugstore, so I would highly recommend it. If you see it, grab it. The next product I want to discuss is by Gerard Cosmetics. That's what it looks like. The shade is called 1995. I don't know if it's focused on that, but if it's not, it's whatever. So I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so you guys can see the color next to the other one that I just swatched. This is 1995. This is the gloss that I was just discussing, but it's such a beautiful color. It's the perfect color for fall. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's the perfect nude, and these lip products are amazing. They are hydrating, they do dry matte, they're such beautiful pigmentation, and not only that, you just need the tiniest amount. I would highly recommend this product. I'll leave everything in the description box down below, like I said before. Another product I want to discuss is by Milani. It's a matte lip color. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. As you can tell, or as you're going to be able to tell, I'm obsessed with nudes. Love me some nudes. Right here, this is the one I just swatched. This is 1995. This is NYX. And then the next color that I want to discuss is the next product as well. It's in the shade Adorable, and it's such a beautiful nude color. As you can tell, I'm obsessed with nudes. Glosses are literally the bomb. This is the one that I love because you can literally throw this on with just a bare face, and it looks like you tried. It makes your lips look super plump and just really juicy. I really love this lip gloss, and it's actually a gloss. This is what it looks like. And it's called Make It Suave. It gives your lips that like juicy effect. Kind of looks like, I don't know, I'll just show you. So that's the color right there. I just realized that I did not swatch the first one that I was telling you by Huda Beauty. I'll show you what the swatch looks like. I don't even know if this will swatch for you because it's super old. Actually it did. Perfect. But obviously the new one would be a lot more pigmented because it has more product in it. I'm literally scraping the edges to get this. Okay. So this one is the one by Huda Beauty. It's called Flirt. Such a beautiful color. It's like perfect for fall. You can literally wear it all season, and I freaking love it. My favorite. As you can tell, it's a matte finish. So gorgeous. And look at that color. Literally obsessed. Obsessed, obsessed. So the next product that I want to discuss is by Benefit. It's Groove Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5. And this is what the end looks like. You know, it just has a little the pencil here. It is retractable, so it goes in and out. It's one thing I love about it. You don't have to sit there and sharpen, because God knows that's so time consuming. And then it has this side, you know, to brush it out. This one. But I also did discover this guy this year. Precisely My Brow Pencil. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. And literally, this is my ride or die now. These two are like must-haves, especially if you're trying to go for that natural eyebrow look. Mine don't really look that natural, but I tried. I'm trying to get it out. I have another one, but I'm so lazy, I don't want to go get it. This is brand new. So this one here is in the shade 5. This is what it looks like. And the difference between the two, I'll show you right now, because there is a difference. Is the ends. I'm going to retract them so you can see. This is the difference. This is super thin, so it really allows you to get in there, be very, very precise. Hence the name Precisely My Brow Pencil, because it really, really gets there. It allows you to be very, very detailed and, you know, do like the little hair strokes and all of that. Highly, highly recommend this. And then this one is the one that you would use to fill in the rest of the brow, you know. Highly recommend both of them. They both come with the little spoolie on the ends, as you can see. But these are my go-to in my makeup kit. The last product that I'm going to talk about is Max Fix Plus. This is the Goldie-Lite edition. As you can see, there's a bunch of shimmer in there. Literally gives your skin such a radiant glow, and this is something that you would set your makeup with. I love the smell of this. This is such an amazing setting spray. This is my go-to product. I even have the regular Fix Plus. They're both amazing. But if you want that extra dewiness, I would highly, highly recommend this one. They do still have it. If you see it in stores, pick it up. And I would highly recommend for you to try it. But other than that, that's it for my 2019 must-haves, my ride or die products. If you guys have any, sorry, I just realized that the swatches are getting everywhere. But it's okay. Took one for the team. I did it for you guys. So if you have any other videos that you want to see from me, please be sure to comment down below with what you want to see, because I am looking at that. And just be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I will be doing weekly videos, so it's very important that you are subscribed. And I think around the holiday season is when I'm going to start doing giveaways, so be sure that you stay tuned for that, because there are going to be some good giveaways that you definitely want to be a part of. And please share my my video. If you know anyone that would be interested in my content, please feel free to share my video. But make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mom. I literally forgot one product that is also another ride or die of mine. I probably went through 4 bottles of this just this year alone, and I have mentioned it on my Instagram story, but this is what it looks like. It's called Aloe Cleansing Foam. It's a facial cleanser, and I don't know the brand. It's like Holika. I don't know. Each time that I found mine, I found it at Marshall's. They also do have them at TJ Maxx. Each time that I go, if they have them, I buy literally all of them. I restock up. I literally cannot talk. So this is one that I've had. Once I finish the other ones, then I'll start using this. But each time that I go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I always go looking for them. If they do have them in stock, I will literally buy all of them because that's how amazing they are. This really tends to really get deep inside your pores when you are washing your face in the shower. Literally it takes off all the makeup. When you get out, your skin is so squeaky clean, and it really helps with breakouts, with pores, with hyperpigmentation, as well as acne scarring. If you see this, I would highly recommend for you to try it. It's literally such a life-changing facial cleanser. This is what it looks like. And the brand, I guess it's not focusing. Sorry, tried. So yeah, guys, try it out, try it out, try it out. It's so freaking amazing. That's it for this video. Thank you for sticking with me to the very end. And if you have any videos that you want to see from me, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. And be sure that you are subscribed to my channel because I will be uploading weekly content. That's basically it. And I do want to show you guys my baby girl because she's missing me right now. She's just watching me like, why aren't you carrying me? So I'm going to show you guys her, introduce you guys to her, and I'll be right back. So this is my baby girl. Her name's Priscilla. She's almost 3 months. Look at her. Little chubby girl. Little chubby girl. Hi, Mama. Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Hello. Look at that double chin. Look at that double chin. Okay, that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Say hi to my baby girl in the comments down below.